In this video, Ana Kasparian of the Young Turks reports on CNN and their criticism of Democrats' ridiculous responses to Donald Trump's executive orders. Ana Kasparian is surprised to see that CNN discusses how crazy the clips of Chuck Schumer and others make the Democrats look. With that, let's watch Ana Kasparian rip the Democrat Party for their terrible messaging and inability to communicate with voters.
We will win. We will win. We will win. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Gretchen.
Yes.
So
They need
Can we
the
play it
Democrats. The Democrats need a real leader.
are you fired up after?
I'm fired up and ready to go. Can't you see it in my face? For me, I'm disappointed in the lack of plan. I'm disappointed in the flat-footedness. I don't want to hear Chuck Schumer saying, "And we won't lose and we won't rest."
Yeah, because they have lost. They lost big. And part of the reason why they lost is because there wasn't a plan to begin with. And I'm hoping that Bakari Sellers finally realizes that. Now, Chuck Schumer, the leader, if you want to call it that, of the Senate Democrats, is so embarrassing that even typical gung-ho, rah-rah, go Democrats panelists on CNN just really couldn't root for him. Congressional Democrats held a rally yesterday to protest Elon Musk's influence over Donald Trump, his presidency, and the entire federal government, which is a valid concern. It's just that the opposition party doesn't really seem well equipped to deal with this or respond to it effectively. But among the speakers was Chuck Schumer, who, as usual, was painfully cringy and unconvincing. Take a look.
We're not going to rest till we win.
After
I'm fired up and ready to go. Can't you see it in my face?
Opposition party doesn't really seem well equipped to deal with this or respond to it effectively. But among the speakers was Chuck Schumer, who, as usual, was painfully cringy and unconvincing.
If you like watching videos like this one, like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video.
Take a look.
We're not going to rest till we win. Let me say first some good news. Every one of the 47 Democratic senators is going to vote against that horrible, dangerous man, Russell Vogt, on Wednesday. And we cannot allow Elon Musk and a small group of people to secretly, behind closed doors, take away our privacy, take away our dollars, take away everything we have. We are going to fight this fight. I am going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest.
Okay, all right. Just a few things. Elon Musk isn't doing any of this secretly. Okay, it's pretty public. It's been dominating the news cycle.
God.
And look, the person in the frame waving a literal cane around while this chant is going on, not great optics wise, not good when the party's trying to
I'm not really big on predictions, but I can very confidently predict one thing. They won't win. They've already lost. And they will rest. First of all, the dude's holding a cane. He's about 1,000 years old. He needs to rest. And the reason I say they'll rest is because this fake outrage around this will die down and they'll just move on to the next thing. When Ana Kasparian said they don't have a plan right now, they've never had a plan. This is all they do, and it's just amplified now because Trump won so convincingly. They're doing the same thing they've always done, which is talk, 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 and just oppose anything Republicans do. I'll be the first one on board if Elon Musk's influence starts to have negative effects on our country, but Donald Trump's doing a great job, man. The Democrats literally have to make stuff up to complain about now. In all the time I've been covering videos like this, I don't know if I've ever seen CNN cringe at some Democrat video. And there's a lot of cringeable videos out there, but that's how bad this is. And why is Chuck Schumer saying he's secretly going to take away our dollars and free speech? Who is buying that at this point? Which party is the party of censorship? Shut up. And how is he taking away your dollars? What are you talking about, man? Just when you think the Democrats can't get any more embarrassing, you see something like this. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Portray energy and a vision, but I look. I personally think that this is the result of the Democratic Party leaning too heavily on Trump bad as their campaign strategy. Okay, because when you just rely on that and you don't think you need to like strategize, be methodical, offer voters something, you're going to find yourself in the position you're in right now, where not only is the executive branch controlled by Donald Trump and the Republicans, but obviously Republicans control Congress. They have a majority in the Senate. All you need is a simple majority to confirm Donald Trump's nominees. Russell Vogt will definitely get nominated, or confirmed, I should say. So when he mentions the 47 Democrats in the Senate who plan to vote against him, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not really going to matter if every single Republican votes to confirm him. And of course, the House is also controlled by the Republicans. So I just think right now, Democrats are in a really bad place, and what they should be focusing on.
Look, I know a lot of politicians are dorky and kind of goofy, including some Republicans, but doesn't it seem like almost all of the Democrat representatives are just a complete embarrassment? I've often wondered to myself, are there Democrat voters out there that like at least say to themselves, like, while I still agree with the party on policy, I have to admit I'm pretty embarrassed to be associated with a bunch of old men and ladies. I mean, I guess probably not, because they're so indoctrinated. I mean, obviously they're not that bright if they're voting Democrat, but the leadership of the Democrats alone would make me question my party choice if I was a liberal. But thank Lord Jesus Christ that I am not. Isn't it crazy the effect Donald Trump has had on the Democrat Party? They have put every ounce of energy they have, which isn't a lot when you have leaders like Chuck Schumer, but they've put every ounce of energy they have into messaging that Donald Trump's bad and we're good. And now they don't have a bench, they don't have like next generation leaders, and any of them they've thrown out just haven't resonated with the people. They are just a bunch of old, out of touch losers that have zero ability to connect with or understand what's important to the average American. And I keep thinking there's going to be a wake up call and like a resurgence of the Democrat Party, and there will be one day, but every time I think it's coming, like when I think they can't stoop any lower or look any stupider, I am wrong. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Is going through everything Republicans are doing with a fine-tooth comb and pointing out all the different things that they said they were going to do on behalf of the working class and call them out when they're doing the opposite. Like right now should be their time to message and basically campaign on, these guys are not really looking out for you, but they're not doing that, Waz. They're hyper obsessed with, we've got to protect USAID. And then they talk about like, it's important to undermine China and Belt and Road. Why aren't you guys talking about the NLRB? And how Donald Trump illegally fired a Democratic member on the National Labor Relations Board. You guys lost working class voters. Wouldn't it be better to message about that? Like, they're just totally rusty when it comes to expressing a message or a vision that's appealing to the American people.
Yeah, there's just no.
Yeah, the Democrats never have any plan or legitimate policies to offer the American people. They just talk and oppose the Republican Party. I honestly believe that even the politicians, the leaders of the party, could not fully articulate what exactly they're even opposing. They just know that the Republicans are doing it, therefore they have to take the opposite side. And really all they're doing right now is slowing or stifling progress. But we want to hear from you. What do you all think about the Democrat Party or the state of the Democrat Party? Do you think they're going to wake up anytime soon and realize that they're just not resonating with the American people? Or do you think they're going to continue on this same path and just bitch and whine and not offer anything of substance? Let us know. Anyway, as always, really appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the next one.